good, that's good. Okay, the official issue, Counselor Smith, here, Counselor Gear, here, Counselor Allen,
Here.
Counselor Sims,
Here.
Counselor Andrew.
Here.
All right, 5 people. Can I get a motion to dispense and approve the minutes?
So moved.
All right, motion from Ms. Andrews, second from Ms. Gear. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That's 4-0. I want to step out for a minute. We're gonna go really quickly. 17-10-15, request for consideration of noise and odor problems for Buffalo Rock Major Harbors. I actually got a text last week on Tuesday that they were getting ready to change the carbon. So I'm assuming that got done. I didn't hear anything from anybody. Andrew?
Other than what was already reported.
Nothing else. Okay,
Nothing new.
all right.
But I will say for the record that within what, 3 weeks of saying,
Reporting
hey, when
that
was the last time the
Yep,
carbon got changed?
Exactly. Yes,
So-
it always seems to
And they
happen.
said, oh, no, it's not due yet.
Yeah, that always seems to happen. So we will carry that over, but the carbon did get changed last week, so that's good news. 1809-21, request to consider members of the beautification board as board reps to be appointed by the council from Mr. Sims. We're going to carry that over per Mr. Sims. We'll deal with that in our meeting on the 29th of November. 07-11-21, request for consideration for the city to vacate a portion of an unnamed alley between 1703 Shades Park Drive and 1610 Shades Park Cove. William Siegel, Twin Properties. Mr. Pugh.
Yes. We were to talk about it. Real quick, in a nutshell.
Oh, do you need another sign?
Yeah.
She's officially short.
Yeah. All right, sign. Is he supposed to? Okay.
So in a nutshell, Williams requesting the city to vacate a little piece of this alley here. The problem is, if the city vacates that alley, it's going to leave this back portion of the alley as a sort of landlocked piece of right of way. Yes, possibly to just go ahead and vacate the whole thing, like you wanted to snap.
Yeah, so there's a sewer line runs through this yellow part.
Yeah.
And goes all the way up the sheet. The sewer line that runs on the yellow part only services 1703 Shades Park Drive, which is the house that we own.
Right.
They're gonna allow us to move that manhole to the very top of the yellow rectangle. We're gonna pay for it, but that would be the last utility in that easement. But there's no way to vacate the rest of it, right? Because, you know, all these other houses are gonna tie in.
Right.
So I guess my question would be, is there any way that I could grant an easement through the property in case somebody needs to access that back door of the alley?
Is that it? Mr. Kendrick, that would be a question for you.
The process is when we vacate it, it's probably gets 50% of the property.
Right.
They can't manage by that statute. So if you want to grant an easement after that, sure, that's up to you. It could be yours and the joining property was properties.
Yeah, so whose house is that back there? Because
So
basically
it's the
y'all were
Bridges house right there. I actually live right here.
Oh, yeah.
But that, he doesn't want any of the property, but I guess is that something we work out after?
Give it to you.
Yeah, he just needs to sign over his.
The only way we can vacate it is 50%.
But he'll be a party to the petition, correct? Just like the
Yes,
Dance
yes.
Foundation was the other night. He'll be a party to the.
So I've gotten all the neighboring properties to do the signatures. We've gotten all the letters
Okay.
from utilities. I think
All we were
that's
waiting
what-
on is the legal description.
We've got the legal description. Okay.
We have to advertise it in not more than 30 days notice in newspaper agenda circulation. So we're talking about in February. I have to look at the calendar sometime. January, February.
Right, and I guess since it is so far out, I guess there's no sense in setting a public hearing right now.
Well, we can set the public hearing, and I'll figure it out about Monday.
Okay.
It depends on when we can get it advertised.
Right, okay, all right, so I guess provide him with the
We
legal.
have to give notice to everybody that joins.
We have.
Can we make sure we understand? So we're talking about vacating the yellow rectangle, but not the rest of it.
Yes, but he was saying that he would grant an easement then, so that if anybody knew.
Who would he grant the easement?
And I'm guessing this is the sewer company is the only person that needs to ever access. it.
Vacation doesn't affect the sewer.
It would be, I think we would need the county permission
we have, the county said, and they sent us I'll support that to you, but they sent us something today saying that it's fine, they'll sign off on it, but they won't sign off on it until after we move the manhole to the top, and then they'll vacate this. They'll send us a vacation
Will
letter.
they sign off?
That's what they said.
Vacate the rest of it?
That's what they said.
Okay.
But he said he didn't want to vacate the rest.
No, not the city vacating the rest of it. All I'm still requesting from them is this. They said they were fine with this, as long as I pay to move the manhole from here to the top.
Yeah, you.
I'm just telling you what they said. Again, this is,
We can't create a landlocked.
Yeah, we're landlocking all the
We
rest
gotta
of the
vacate
people.
the whole out there, nothing. South of, we can make one part.
okay.
But
So I would need the sewer company to also say they're okay vacating the rest of that, which is that standard practice for, I mean.
Well, if we vacate it, someone's gotta pay us for it.
Oh, yeah, and I provided you all with, well.
Yeah, but it'll have to
price
be added.
For this, but the rest of it would have to be added. But yes, you need permission from them for us to vacate the whole thing. See, vacate, so we don't have to. And then you provide an easement. So you provide them an easement.
So Jefferson County Environmental Services.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Right, understood. So I'll just make it, I'll get the paperwork from them to you, and then y'all can do advertising based on it.
And then I guess we would need an amended legal description to
Correct.
include the whole. Yeah, exactly. Okay, all right. So I think at this point, what we need to do is carry this over so that you can get all your stuff. We can make sure we have everything that we need.
You're telling
Yes.
me I don't have a choice, correct?
That sounds like, yes, that sounds like that is like he said, it's either all or none.
That's right. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just making sure I'm hearing
Yeah,
right.
you are absolutely very right. Okay, so we will carry this.
Quick question, what was the reason for vacating the alley? Did I miss that?
It's just an abandoned alley. I mean, nobody's using it now. There's actually a fence that runs down there now.
You want to vacate it and include it in the property?
Correct. Yes. Just like any other.
That's what it is.
I just wondered if he was gonna build a driveway on it or parking back
You're not even set up
there.
a public hearing right now.
I just wondered if he was giving any information about it.
Okay, so, carrying it over, you get your stuff, we'll circle back to it.
Thank you.
Okay, legal description. Yeah, he doesn't have to have an amended, yeah, for the whole thing. He only had the legal description for the first part. Okay, 08/11/21, public hearing set for November 22nd, 2021 at 6 p.m. for the removal of 5 protected trees from 1505 Manhattan Street as required by the tree conservation ordinance number 2422, Thomas Irwin, Scott Cook.
Urban's here. I reached out to him with an email last week. I had not heard.
Okay, so,
But two things is the request for removing the tree is because their home.
hey guys,
They're gonna
real
have
hard to
a
hear.
home and garage removed. Home and garage removed.
Okay.
Basically, I don't understand whether they're gonna tear them down and rebuild, or whether they're moving up on the lot and rebuilding. That's the reason.
home and garage removal.
Home
Okay.
and garage
Well,
removed.
I will say this, in the absence of them and the public hearing is already set for Monday night, we just need a motion to send it out without recommendation pending public hearing. Hopefully they'll show up Monday night. Tell us what they want to do.
Want to make that motion?
All right, motion from Ms. Andrus, second from who? Oh, Mr. Allen, sorry. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay, that's still 5-0. 5-0, yes, Mr. Allen has returned, okay. 09/11/21, public hearing set for November 22nd, 2021 at 6 p.m. for the removal of 9 protected trees from 1796 Maureen Hill Road as required by tree conservation ordinance number 2422. Drake, Melissa Gunnell, Scott Cook.
Yes, Mr. Reynolds are here.
Okay,
Our arborist has gone out, he's looked at it. They own some acreage up there and they have, our ordinance basically, you're supposed to have 15 trees per acre. They've got.
more than that.
Yes,
Many
yes,
more.
Many more.
Okay.
The only concern that the arborist had was taking off a lot of the trees on the steep slope that they're on. And that's just a recommendation
For
to him.
soil preservation.
Yeah, it's just a recommendation. It's not nothing we can binding that we can do.
Right,
But, again, we're here because the ordinance says 5 or more protected trees. Our new ordinance does not address that. So after tonight, this will be coming.
This was already.
Yes, so the
Okay.
bills are here. You've got pictures. If you want to, just go ahead and come and sign in.
yes,
Sign in.
if you don't mind, have to sign it right here.
Sorry to run so late. We just.
While he's signing in, man, so
Yes,
was that the city arborist or an outside arborist?
Yes.
City arborist,
Yes.
okay. His name is Brandon.
your council, and we just met tonight. It's up the hill from us, if you're familiar with this very hill
You mean Julie?
area, Gillette.
Julie, yeah.
And she can't see any of our house because the woods are so thick.
Okay,
So she is up the hill.
okay,
We're talking about 9 trees that are larger trees
Okay.
that are posing an issue on that corner of the house with pool and this fences and larger stone.
yeah,
So all of those are kind of leaning over from where we are pool lot. But what the arborist was not aware of is our lot extends up that hill and there are, I would lose count of trees.
yeah. You've got plenty of
There are
trees.
hundreds in that backyard. I cannot see her house, which is directly up the hill on that wild portion of the lot. So where we're talking about removing that picture there, it's that group of trees that
Okay.
goes toward the roadway.
Yeah.
Everything else is vegetated. The other question the arborist had was about vegetation. All this ivy is growing up that hill.
Yeah.
When you cut hardwood trees, the roots remain. They're gonna use a crane, a 60-ton crane, to literally pick these up, chop them where there won't be ground disturbance. But you can attest to the fact that I
Yes.
can't even see your house. Maybe you can see our pool. We
I
probably
can.
need to know that. We haven't made it or anything yet.
We'll have to have a signal or something.
Okay, so same as before, motion to send it out without recommendation pending the public hearing on Monday night.
Quick question.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes.
So these trees have not been taken down?
No, they have not. No, he is
So just
asking,
follow-
he is following the correct procedure.
You're doing it like you're
asking
supposed to.
in advance,
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, and the real reason I'm
We
asking is
appreciate
because it would affect which ordinance applies.
Yes, no, that's the reason we're
So that's why
asking.
I'm asking.
Yes, that's the
Okay.
reason he said that at the beginning. The reason he's asking is because this was on the agenda prior to the tree ordinance passing last week.
So we're new to Homewood. What does this mean about Monday?
Okay, so basically, every time there is something like this that requires, it requires a public hearing. So that means next Monday night, 6 PM, there'll be a public hearing. People who live around you, if anybody wanted to come and speak to it, they could, but you'll just come, explain your reasons. They'll
We
show
need to
you.
come again.
Yeah.
I thought
I
the
would, yeah.
committee would recommend that.
Well, basically, when we do public hearings, we have to recommend it out without a recommendation because it is pending whatever happens in public hearing for the open session.
And that would be started.
Yes, it should. It won't be late like tonight. Yeah,
Okay.
I know. But,
I moved to send out without recommendation.
all right, motion for Ms. Andrews.
Oh, I thought you'd say.
Second for Mr. Almond. Okay, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
5-0, send that out. Okay. 10/11/21, public hearing set for November 22nd, 2021, at 6 PM for the removal of 6 protected trees from 908 Shades Road as required by the Tree Conservation Ordinance number 2422, Leslie and Stage Scott Cook.
Okay, the applicant has asked us to drop this.
Okay.
Change your plan to the
Move
driveway.
to drop.
Very set a public hearing for that.
Oh, crap, yes, we have.
So what at the public hearing?
All right, send it out with a public, so motion for Ms. Andrews,
Second.
second for Mr. Almond. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, 5-0, and then, 4-0, because I think Mr. Sims has stepped out.
Yes.
4-0, yeah, 4-0 to send that out. Oh, he did say aye. Okay, 5-0, never mind, 5-0. And we will drop that, on Monday night.
That we're.
And we are adjourned.